quiet morning settles over the African savanna as the mother striped jackal leaves her cubs behind to search for food. Her keen sense of smell detects a valuable target from a distance: an ostrich nest filled with eggs. An adult ostrich stands guard, constantly alert. The jackal does not charge recklessly. She repeatedly moves in and retreats, forcing the ostrich to shift its position. Unable to turn quickly, he's forced to shuffle its feet awkwardly to face new threat. The instant an opening appears, she bursts forward and grabs the egg. The ostrich reacts with a powerful kick, throwing the jackal aside. Ostrich quickly closes the distance scrambled. The ostrich quickly closes the distance once again. Desperate protector met tucks and rolled violently around. The jackal is thrown aside by a vicious strike, sending the prize rolling away. In the ruthless theater of the wild, an egg is never won easily, and the battle for survival intensifies. Refusing to back down, the jackal immediately circles back. She lunges past the defensive strikes, locking her jaws onto the prize once more. As the frantic struggle for control reaches a boiling point. Instead of fleeing immediately, she engages in a fierce, direct clash right at the edge of the nest. Trading blows with the towering bird, she aggressively locks her jaws back onto the prize. Utilizing the dense thorn bushes and tall grass, she finally slips away unnoticed, leaving the frustrated ostrich behind. Emerging safely from the thicket, with her prize securely in her jaws, she makes a beeline for her den. Returning to the exact same rocky shelter shown earlier, she presents the hard-earned meal to her waiting cubs, securing another day of survival. Breaking through a shell nearly 2 millimeters thick is no easy task. She bites, scrapping for perches. She bites, scratches, and rolls the heavy egg across the ground until it finally cracks open. This protein-rich meal provides vital nutrition, shared happily among the mother and her hungry cubs as they feed together. In the savanna, food never lasts forever. As a brand new day breaks over the plains, the mother jackal leaves her den once again. With her cubs safe behind, she continues her relentless journey, setting out across the familiar landscape in search of her next meal. A sweet scent drifting on the breeze catches her attention. Ahead lies a wild beehive buzzing with thousands of honeybees. Few animals dare approach a colony actively defending its hive, but the jackal is one of the exceptions. The smell of honey is irresistible, signaling thousands of bees protecting their precious food. Within moments, the swarm engulfs her. Her thick skin and coarse fur reduce the impact of countless stings as she eats quickly. In the dry savanna landscape, the wild beehive hanging from the old tree branch is in view. Feeding on the sweet honey right beneath it, the jackal suddenly notices a troop of baboons arriving at the base of the same tree. Becoming alert, she stops eating, turns towards them, and lets out a warning sound to defend her spot. Right beneath the wild beehive, hanging from the old tree branch in the dry savanna landscape, the jackal finds herself surrounded by the aggressive troop. Though outnumbered, she refuses to surrender. Using her lightning-fast agility and ferocious snarls at the base of the exact same tree, she strikes back, clashing fiercely with the baboons to protect her territory.
Finally, breaking the resolve of the aggressive baboons beneath the hanging hive in the dry savanna landscape, she forces them back. Seizing the moment at the base of the exact same tree where the wild beehive hangs from the old branch, she grabs the remaining sweet portion in her jaws and slips away safely.
Carrying her prize through the dry savanna landscape, she hurries back towards the familiar rocky den where her cubs are hidden. As Estawia's entrance, her head
Dropping her hard-earned meal outside, the mother jackal recklessly positions herself between the outside standing predator and the den. Fighting entirely on the outside, she snarls aggressively to block the lion, refusing to let him get any closer to the entrance. The enraged lion swipes heavily at her with his massive paw, but her incredible reflexes keep her alive. Darting back and forth right at the cave entrance, she engages in a desperate, high-stakes battle, risking everything to keep the beast away from her home.
Realizing that this small mother's relentless courage is an unbreakable wall, the mighty lion finally loses interest. Turning slowly away from the cave entrance, the giant predator abandons the area and walks back across the open plains.
With the threat finally gone, she enters the safety of the den to greet her overjoyed cubs. In the brutal and unforgiving wild, love, tenacity, and unmatched survival instincts ensure that life goes on for another day.